Hi, I'm Anton with Norton Yachts in Deltaville, Virginia. We're currently at the Annapolis Boat Show 2022, right here in front of Pussers at the Jeanneau booth. And we're currently standing on the Jeanneau 440, which is actually a Norton's boat. And what we're doing is we're doing a little walkthrough of this boat with some of the features. And we've got a nice bowsprit here where you can attach your spinnaker or your Code Zero. Coming back from here, you've got your anchor windlass and your anchor locker, which is a nice big anchor locker with plenty of room for chain and rode and your windlass controls. We've also got a sail locker, nice big sail locker for a 44-foot boat. Again, for storage of, in this particular instance, your bow cushions and your fenders, lines, sails, whatever you want to put in there. So, as usual with the Jeanneau, we have a lot of beam carried forward and aft, which creates, in addition to a lot of interior volume, a lot of deck space. So one of the things I love about this boat is when we're on here with our kids constantly do circles around these walk-around decks, and they just have a blast running up, and they spend most of their time sitting up here, where you can actually have an optional bow seat, or two optional bow seats for that matter. So again, with the accessibility and the ease of moving around this boat, you've got the lower gooseneck, so that for sail handling, when you're looking to either open a sail bag, if you have a traditional rig, you can put your main halyard on very easily at shoulder level instead of climbing up a mast, and you can unzip your sail bag. So that is the intention with this lower gooseneck. Is, in addition to lowering the center of gravity of the boat, is very accessible to move around and use. So we walk around the decks that my kids love to run around, unless I stop them with the sun pad section out here, which, by the way, you can also walk on. So people get concerned that you might not be able to use the space if this is down, but you can walk right over it, no problem. So either way, you have easy access in and out of the cockpit. And again, this is a nice view here of the ease of the controls, which are right here at the helm. So not only do you have your winches on this side, along with control lines and clutches, you have your throttle, you have your bow thruster, chart plotter, and your windlass control all right here, your Yanmar control all right here. All of this makes it super easy to run this boat as a single person. And if you're short-handed sailing, it's a dream with two people. It's just a very, very easy and usable boat from that perspective. So again, coming around the back, we have a swim platform. For me, this makes it incredibly easy to catch fish when I'm out in the ocean, and then also leave the mess down there. So we've got more chart plotters and all of your controls, including for your platform right here, and an additional convenient step to get up into the cockpit. It's a decent step, so it folds up automatically when you're putting up the platform. So additional controllers, same functionality over here on the port helm. Obviously you don't have another throttle, but you do have your chart plotters and your same easy access to your lines and winches. So walking forward, Jeanneau has very nicely offset the cockpit table to starboard, and again the companionway to port, which makes for a very easy entrance into the interior of the boat. And on starboard we have a wet locker again, and a dry locker on port over here. So if you've got the 2-cabin version, this actually is a direct access into that particular cabin. So in the 3-cabin version, it's finished and it's a dry locker. So very easy table leaf conversion. One of the nice things about this cockpit, or this companionway, is these folding doors. You don't have to deal with any Lexan panels that need to be placed somewhere, put in there. They're always here, and they are fantastic. So again, a nice easy sloping entrance into the boat with 4 steps. It's not very steep. And on this boat, we have a chart table over here for navigation. Nice roomy chart table, very convenient for when you're at sea. Plenty of room. There's additional storage down under here. There's a nice big pocket down here that you usually don't get with most chart tables, as well as plenty of little pocket storage units around here. And again, with the Jeanneau boats and this particular series of boats, and specifically, what they were trying to do, or what they are trying to do, and they have done, is drive the center of gravity of the boat down, which creates an incredibly stable platform, both for sailing and for ease of use down below. So all of your storage is conveniently located in semi-hidden places, and that allows you to lose your overhead lockers here and create big giant picture windows so that when you are cooking, sitting, you still have a view of whatever beautiful anchorage you've happened to find on your journey. So we have a front loading fridge and various options for freezers and microwaves and other optionality on the boat. So good storage underneath your sink areas, and again, good storage in other places. This is an optional ottoman, which when you're sailing is in the in position, and when you're at anchor is in the out position. This also converts into an additional double berth, so you can sleep 8 people pretty comfortably on this boat. So lots of additional wine storage here, and some fun wine storage in your wine cellar down here. So it's actually a combo root and wine cellar. Walking forward, you have a nice queen-size berth with incredible amounts of storage on both sides. Hanging lockers over on the starboard side, 2 of them. Storage underneath the bed. All right. On the port side, we have a full head with separate shower. And all of the overhead hatches have either screens or shade hatches, so you can have whatever combination you'd like in that. Going to the back of the boat, we have, again, in this particular version, this is a 3-cabin, 2-head version, and this cabin can be converted into a garage / workshop with additional fridge options. On this side, in that particular option, this bed actually becomes almost a king-size bed back here. So they actually offset the center divider off into that side, so you end up with a slightly smaller garage, but a much larger guest cabin. And then additionally, you have a guest cabin, VIP guest cabin ensuite head option on the starboard side. All right, head back up. If you have any questions about any of the Jeanneau Yachts Sun Odyssey series or the Sunfast line, please come and see us at Norton Yachts in Deltaville. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you very much.